You said Larry Mendente?
Yep, M-E-N-D.
No. That's my phone. Let me know that DIU TV is live. No. That's my phone. Let me know that DIU TV is live. Okay. What else do we need to do, my Nifka? Cat, don't you fucking dare. You stay away. Stay away. No. You'll be sequestered to your litter box. All right. No. I'm not going to duct tape the litter box. Jesus.
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish?
Get away from my shoes. Get away from my shoes.
Take it easy. Close. 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 Actually, let me keep that open. Close. Yes. All right. Make sure nothing over here is running that doesn't need to be. Exit. Okay. All right. Actually, let me bring up Skype. I think I closed Skype down. Let me bring up Skype. I don't get it. Sign out. Sign in. Sorted. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. All right, let's begin.
Get down.
Look at you. You was popping all that good shit a second ago. Then you got kicked in your chest.
We're a little late. See, I posted up on the DIU or on the Rusty Razor Facebook page that we'd be online. That we'd be going live in about 40 minutes, which would have put us right at 6 o'clock. And then I said we'll be live eventually. Well, actually, it said we'll be alive. Yeah, I see alerts on. Should I give you a mic since you want to go ahead and? Okay. Then I said we'll be live eventually because Tina was indecisive about what she wanted for dinner. And then when she finally did decide, we realized I didn't have my wallet, so we had to come back here, grab my wallet, and then go back to what we were going to eat. Yes, your face looks smaller. Are you sure you don't want a microphone? Okay. Watch this. Yeah, teach you to fuck with the wires. No pizza for Tina. I already told her that, and she's like, "Oh, well, that sucks." It is 6:17 p.m. out here on the Atlantic section of the country. Sunday, January 6th, 2013. It is the new year. This is episode number 27 of the Rusty Razor podcast right here on DIU TV. That's who I am. Tina is for rent. And, yeah. We're starting a night of DIU programming. I will not be on the Lecture Down live broadcast anytime soon because Tina here very well may give birth to our little one quite early. So I actually made the call that I actually did tell Dom that. I told Dom that you were the one saying, "You should just go." And I said, "No. Oh, no." But, yeah. Anyway, it's a Rusty Razor podcast. Let me go ahead and put on Facebook that we are live. And Tina, here you go. Talk.
I don't have anything to say.
Go on. Go on.
I don't have anything to talk about.
Talk about something. Talk about fucking couponing.
Couponing?
Yeah, that's your obsession.
No one wants to hear about that. There you go. Well, give me a show about couponing.
Oh, so you still want a show now?
Shut up. I didn't even say anything about that.
Really?
I don't think I did.
Should I grab my phone?
Not right now. You can grab it later.
I didn't think so.
We are live. No, we're not. We're pre-recorded.
We are pre-recorded. Cat, go away.
He wants your Taco Bell.
Alright, give me the microphone back. You suck. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on our little outline. The number to call us is above, 203-437-7442. Tonight will not be another long show because, well, no stories from Lurch. Thanks. Lurch is too busy putting the fucking dick to his fiance, and they're planning their nuptials. You know, they're probably doing it as we speak. In fact, you know, Lurch is probably tethered to his cell phone right now. How you? I miss you, baby. I love you. What? Lurch, does she have a prenup? Because, you know, if you get divorced, if she's got a prenup, you don't get shit. You are watching us on DIUTV.com. We air 2 shows here. We actually have 3 shows, but we air 2 of them. If you wanted to see the other show, go to Rich. It's Rich and the Angry Pirate, YouTube.com/TheRealDoIt The Lurch and Dom live broadcast is actually coming up later tonight at 8 o'clock, and it airs every Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Go to DIUTV.com. On the left-hand side, go to Ask DIUTV. You can ask anyone on any show any question. Apparently, Tina is going to get her own couponing show called Extreme Couponing with Tina. Extreme couponing, you know.
Extreme couponing is a lot easier than most people.
And you'll teach the people. NEFWProWrestling.com, ActionFigureTherapy.com, BlackRoseMinerals.com. No Primo this week because, well, here's the thing. In order to get Primo on this show, we need 2 very distinct things. Skype, which we have, and a table out here, which we don't. That way I can set the laptop up on something. I need the laptop hooked through HDMI through my capture card in the back of the computer. So the laptop needs to be hooked onto something. It needs to sit on something. But a TV tray? Yeah, then we're going to put the cat in the bathroom. No. We are set up the laptop on Tina's belly. Baby kicks it. Laptop falls. Tina buys new laptop. What?
Baby buys new laptop.
Sorry, kid. You're not getting. We had to take back your car seat and your stroller and other things and diapers. AndyEntertainment.com, BakingBad.com, LargerThanLifeRockstar.com, which was been featured on America's Got Talent. And Lurch used to be our random news retriever, but, well, he's not anymore. Now he's just random. And he's retrieving fucking drinks for his old lady. And here we go with the news. Reverend Dom gave me this one. I haven't even read it yet. The headline is Families That Shoot Porn Together. The head of the Perse School in Cambridge, England, recently instituted a 10-second rule for minor disciplinary...
Knock him down.
For minor disciplinary infractions. Students could avoid punishment if they quickly produced clever explanation for their misbehavior. Tina, stop. Getting children to talk their way out of a tight corner in a very short period of time, said Ed Elliott, encourages creativity and can produce a generation of British entrepreneurs. Said a supporter, quote, often the ones who get further are artful dodgers. Okay, that one. Oh, I gotta go to the next story. Can't possibly be true. Family values. Well, CT.com, isn't that Fox 11? Whatever.
Oh, no, CT Now.
Oh, that's CTNow.com. You're right. Let's see. A Tampa, Florida mother and daughter, ages 56 and 22, shoot scenes together for their pornography website, The Sextons, including threesomes with a man. But the women insist that they would never incestually touch each other. Sure. Right. Get this. This was a local story. Tiffany Hartford, 23, and George Sayers Jr., 48, were charged in Bethel, Connecticut in December with selling unauthorized videos of Hartford having sex. Of Hartford having sex with another woman. That other woman charged, and a DNA test confirmed that Sayers is Hartford's father, and the two have a baby. Quote, but although both denied knowing that they were father and daughter at the time they had sex. Do you believe him?
Do I believe them about what?
About them not knowing their father and daughter before they fucked?
No.
Okay. Sheriff's officials in Deerfield Beach, Florida, arrested 9 people in October and charged them in connection with a betting ring that set point spreads and took bets not only on pro and college games, but on kids' games of the South Florida Youth Football League. 6,000 children play in the 22-team association. Here's something too silly to be true. Police in Geraldton, Australia, reported in November that they had captured a thief they were chasing in the dark through a neighborhood's backyards. As the thief came to a fence and leaped over it, he happened to land on a family's trampoline and was propelled backward, practically into the cop's laps. A black guy, that says guy black, 76. Wow, Tina found her sense of humor again. Was charged in Turbotville, Pennsylvania in October with threatening housemate Ronald Tanner with a chainsaw. Tanner, defending himself with the only weapon within reach, an umbrella, managed to pin Black with it as the chainsaw jammed. Most people who bring an umbrella to a chainsaw fight would be less successful. Let's see. Deputy New York Police Department Commissioner Paul Brown told reporters in November that in the 24 hours of Monday, November 26th, not a single criminal shooting, stabbing, or slashing was reported in the 5 boroughs. Brown said no police official could remember such a day ever. Let's see. What else we got here? In October, the People for the Eating of Tasty... that's People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals petitioned Irvine, California to create a roadside memorial for a truckload of live fish that had perished in a recent traffic accident. After all, fish, like humans, use tools, tell time, and sing, and have long-term memories, wrote PETA. On the other hand, the traffic casualties that day were en route to the Irvine Ranch Market to be sold as food. Push your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Well, take it out. The Governing Council of Brentwood, England, professes a reputation as one of the most transparent in the country. But in November, responding to a Freedom of Information request, they have the Freedom of Information Act in England? Wow. Documents on a government contract, it merely released 425 totally blackened pages. The official explanation was that all the papers concerning construction of a movie theater were deemed, quote, commercially sensitive and not in the public interest. Interesting. I didn't get a chance to read any of these. Here we go. Here you go, sweetie. See about your favorite person in the world. Casey Anthony was acquitted by a jury in Orlando in 2011 of killing her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee, in part because investigation of her computer did not yield incriminating evidence. Ergo, suspicious search terms in her Internet Explorer's history. However, in November 2012, with Anthony protected by the constitutional prohibition against double jeopardy, investigators admitted that they had overlooked the computer's other web browser, Firefox. There, on the date of Kaylee's disappearance, were pages containing search terms as, quote, foolproof suffocation and asphyxiation. I don't get it. See, that's what OJ should have done. As soon as he was acquitted, fuckers, I did it. Let's see. Yeah, but they can't fucking try and convict you on the same crime. At Polk High School in Chicago, Illinois, Al Bundy once threw for 4 touchdowns. Come on, people. It's Married with Children. Let's get with the story here. All right, time to bring up our news stories. And thank you, Dom, for doing Lurch's job for him. since Lurch loves to talk about work outside of work. But not get me any, Don't be scared, sweetie. Brought a picture and Tina looked a little frightened. An inmate ordered to be retried in 1980 has been waiting ever since. Gatesville, Texas. Jerry Hartfeld was still a young man when an uncle visited him in prison to tell him that his murder trial conviction had been overturned and he would be getting a new trial.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Not long afterward, he was moved off to death row. Quote, a sergeant told me to pack my stuff and I wouldn't return. I've been waiting ever since for that new trial. Hartford, now 56, said during a recent interview at the prison near Gatesville where he's been serving life for the 1976 robbery and killing of a Bay City bus station worker. He says he's innocent. Of course, because they all are. The Texas Court of Criminal Appeals overturned Hartfield's murder conviction in 1980 because it found a potential juror improperly was dismissed for expressing reservations about the death penalty. Tina continues to abuse the pussy.
Fuck you, asshole.
The state tried twice but failed to get the court to re-examine that ruling, and on March 15th, 1983, 11 days after the court's second rejection, then-Governor Mark White commuted Hartfield's sentence to life in prison. At that point, with Hartfield off of death row and back in the general prison population, the case became dormant. Quote, nothing got filed. That had me thinking my case was on appeal for 27 years, said Hartfield, who was described in the court documents as an illiterate fifth-grade dropout with an IQ of 51.
Claro.
But who says he has since learned to read and become a devout Christian. A federal judge in Houston recently ruled that Hartfield's conviction and sentence ceased to exist when the appeals court overturned them, meaning that there was no sentence for White to commute. But Hartfield isn't likely to go free or be retried anytime soon because the state has challenged a 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals decision favorable to Hartford, arguing he missed a 1-year window in which to appeal certain aspects of his case.
Okay, USA.
A 5th Circuit panel of the New Orleans court agreed with the district court in an October ruling, but last month it made a rare formal request to the Texas Appeals Court asking it to confirm its decades-old decision. Thank you for disconnecting me. I said leave him alone.
Well, he keeps doing the same thing.
The definition of insanity is when you do the same thing over and over and over and expect a different result. Because you keep throwing him away and he keeps hopping up here.
And he's crazy too because he keeps doing it.
Hartfield's current attorney, Kenneth R. Hawk II, as opposed to Jr., recently described the case as a 1-in-a-million situation in which an inmate has been stuck in the prison system for more than 3 decades because no one seems to know what to do with him. Quote, when you see it, it's kind of breathtaking. It was tough story for him so far. It was tough story? It was tough story. I think I should say it was a tough story. They need some proofreaders in these fucking news stories. So far, and it's not even over yet, the bottom line is the commutation came after a mandate was issued, it wasn't valid, and it's time for him to get a new trial. Several factors appear to have contributed to Hartfield's unusual predicament. Hartfield said when his uncle read him the article about his conviction being overturned, he didn't fully grasp the meaning of it. Furthermore, Hartfield's trial lawyers who worked on his initial appeal stopped representing him once his death sentence was commuted. And the story goes on and on and on. Basically, he can't. If he gets retried, he may have had a chance to go back on death row. But in 2002, the U.S. Supreme Court outlawed executing mentally impaired people, a threshold generally accepted as an IQ below 70.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun say yeah?
And that's that story. I like this. I mean, I don't like this. That sounds really bad fucking coming on this. But I won't even read the headline. I'm going to start with a story. Los Angeles, California. A California appeals court has overturned the rape conviction of a man who authorities say pretended to be a sleeping woman's boyfriend before initiating intercourse, ruling that an arcane law from 1872 doesn't protect unmarried women in such cases. A panel of judges reversed the trial court's conviction of Julio Morales and remanded it for a retrial in a decision posted Wednesday from a Los Angeles-based court. Morales had been sentenced to 3 years in state prison. He was accused of entering a woman's bedroom late one night after her boyfriend had gone home and initiating sexual intercourse while she was asleep after a night of drinking. The victim said her boyfriend was in the room when she fell asleep, and they decided against having sex that night because he didn't have a condom and he had to be somewhere early the next day. Morales pretended to be her boyfriend in the darkened room, and it wasn't until a ray of light from the outside the room flashed across his face that she realized he wasn't her boyfriend. He must have had the good dick. Quote, has the man committed rape? Because of historical anomalies in the law and the statutory definition of rape, the answer is no. Even though if the woman had been married and the man had impersonated her husband, the answer would be yes. Judge Thomas L. Wilhite wrote in the court's decision. The appeals court added that the prosecutors argued two theories, and it was unclear if the jury convicted Morales because the defendant tricked the victim or because sex with a sleeping person is defined as rape by law. See? That's why I don't have sex with you when you're asleep. Because that's rape, and I don't want to rape you. The court said the case should be retried to ensure the jury's conviction is supported by the latter argument. The decision also urges the legislature to examine the law, which was first written in response to cases in England that concluded fraudulent impersonation to have sex wasn't rape because the victim would consent, even if they were being tricked into thinking the perpetrator was their husband. Wilhite noted that the law had been applied inconsistently over the years in California. In 2010, a similar law in Idaho prevented an unmarried woman from pressing rape charges after being tricked into sex with a stranger by her then-boyfriend. The judge called what happened, quote, despicable, but said the state's law left the court with no choice. Idaho's law was amended to cover all women in 2011. Morales' attorney, Edward Schulman, declined comment when reached by phone on Thursday. Prior to the conviction, Schulman had argued that Morales believed the sex was consensual because the victim responded to his kisses and caresses according to his decision. So, sweetie, let me ask you this, because you are the only woman in the room. Are dicks different? What I mean by that, I don't think I have to explain it to her. What I mean by that is if another man came in and pretended to be me and got up on top of you and got inside you, you would know the difference? Well, maybe this guy's got the big good dick, but it's just me.
Fuck you, asshole.
Now, here's something I put here because I'm wondering, why would you try and do this? Okay, why would you try this? Patrick Dempsey says it appears his bid to buy a small coffee chain has prevailed in bankruptcy court that included Starbucks. Late Thursday night, Dempsey announced that his company, Global Baristas LLC, made the winning bid for Tully's Coffee. He noted in Como TV interview that the bankruptcy judge will have the final say on January 11th. Still, Dempsey tweeted, quote, "We got it. Thank you, Seattle." Dempsey's company will pay $9.15 million for Tully's and complete the purchase later this month. Why would you go out and if you had sweetie, if you had the money, would you go out and pay $9.15 million for a company in Seattle to compete against Starbucks? Sweetie, every coffee company is competing against Starbucks.
I'm saying
It's not Starbucks.
No.
Thank you. I thought I might have been the only person who fucking saw something wrong with that. Anyway. No, I'll get a piece when we go to music break, which is actually what we're going to do right now. All right, it is 6:38. We are going to go to a two-shot. We're going to go Dead by Wednesday with Violent Tradition and Samuel Grimes with Everybody. This is the Rusty Razor Podcast on DIU TV.
ideologies in a makeshift. Sympathy and sympathy draped in stained glass. My God is not your God. My God's invisible. Your God is old and Anglo, and it is rumoured that he died years ago. But how can we disprove a book that's 1,000 years old? My father was just to believe in Virgin Mother's land, an apocalypse with 7-headed goats. Organized religion is a violent tradition. 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 Struggling addicts, the never rhetoric that forces static, that brings false hope, that starts with hate smoke past, for being too fast. Mass indoctrination before you ever question the visions of greed, the visions of greed, the visions that lead to people that scheme to capture your soul and hold on to you as long as you will be light. Organized religion is a violent tradition. 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 Amendment 1! Freedom of religion! Press expression! Congress shall make the law! Presenting and the establishment of religion of law! Presenting the creation of the soul! We're bringing the freedom of the city! On the right of the people! To assemble into petition of the for redress of your grievances! Organized religion is a violent tradition. Organized religion is a violent tradition. Organized religion is a violent tradition. Violent tradition. Violent tradition. Violent tradition. Organized religion is a 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 violent tradition.
Them make million boys, yeah. Them get it, boys, yeah. Okay, now, this how it go, yeah. This how it. Kid, rhymes, for real. You never knowin' how a nigga feelin' inside. Way before Exhibit was on TV tryna pimp ride. I was in Atlanta, chillin' on that west side. Westlake, Simpson Road, chillin' with them old guys. Seen that money, seen that gold, nigga got my nose wide open till I started serving dope fiends with no pie. Hated how I live it, yeah, you hated that I made it. I can pull this 12 gauge, give you niggas a facelift. CT born, she ain't raised. I be all off in the days, I ain't seen no dough for days. Moving with them shades, cause I'm going off on that haze. Plus I'm fucking with this crazy bitch, I think her name is Daisy. And I be all up on my Drake shit. Black band broke, so I can't even try to fake shit. Man, I'm getting tired of these phony ass makeshift actors, making it impossible to make it to show. Everybody shining, everybody get it, everybody rock diamonds, everybody live it. This the life I always dreamed of. But niggas was so happy with some bitches in the mean the best for everybody. Everybody shining, everybody get it, everybody rock diamonds, everybody live it. This the life I always dreamed of. But niggas was so happy with some bitches in the mean dirt. Relying on the dream. Now how the fuck that makes sense? Riding with a car full of bitches trying to catch tricks. Money on my mind, I'm thinking about their next flip. Getting money grind, kept me swerving in that M6. Nah, it ain't mine. Some friends let me ride, plus they got the ill spot out of town when I hide. Yeah, shit, I ain't regular. Look at how they treat me. Shit, I'm playing weed on this 50-inch TV. Louis this, Gucci that. Niggas wanna be me, and I ain't even did shit. Wait till we on TV. Bad model bitches at my casa here to see me. Head bobbing up and down. She gon' make me ski. Breathe deep. I'm gon' get you higher than the mug. It's my size, it's my vibe, and besides all the drugs, me. So when you think of hot shit, nigga, remember me. This your best for everybody. Everybody shining. Everybody get it. Everybody rock diamonds. Everybody live it. This the life I always dreamed of. But niggas was so happy with some bitches in the mean the best for everybody. Everybody shining. Everybody get it. Everybody rock diamonds. Everybody live it. This the life I always dreamed of. But niggas was so happy with some bitches in the mean dub.
We're back. It's 6:45, and that's who we are.
Did you stop the music?
Tina playing the role of Designated Dave tonight. Yeah, it's only 2 songs, sweetie. No. See, I'm Primo today, and you're Designated Dave. So what are you going to do? Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, you're distracting me with that, so I'm going to
into it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I'm sorry.
Sweetie, it's kind of loud. I can hear it. Just because they can't hear it doesn't mean I can. Yeah. Anyway. Well, we need to get a pair. Anyway. We're back. And, yeah. That's who we still are. Anyway. So, yeah, let's jump into some mixed martial arts news. If I can find my outline. There it is. Ah, yes. We get to watch a video. We get to watch a video with everyone. Let me go ahead and just... No, you stay down. Bear with me, everyone. Just give me a goddamn second, man. Okay. No, stop it. Fucking cat. Ooh, I didn't mean to get him that hard. Whatever. Alright. So, we're going to watch our old friend, maybe not. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, then why isn't... There he is. Old friend Dana White talking about our good friend Nick Diaz. And if you don't know who Nick Diaz is, well, him and Lurch like to make out a bit. Anyway. Where's the presenter? The presenter's right there. What? Why? What the fuck? Shut up, you. Split screen presenter. Why? It was just fine a second ago. Shut up. Oh. That's why. There we go. All right, Dana.
I would find it very hard to believe that he would. You know, after what happened last time, he's been sitting out for so long. You know, this is a fight that he wanted. He really wanted this fight bad, and George St. Pierre called him out. He's getting it. So, yes, I expect Diaz to be there. I have not. Nick Diaz doesn't return my calls, my texts, nothing.
How does that make you feel?
It's Nick Diaz, you know what I mean?
Well, you're the boss.
you don't have to call me, you don't have to text me, but you do have to show up to the press conference. I would be blown away if he did it twice. It just wouldn't be a good move.
Considering how big the fight is, would you consider going to the length of like having a full-time like personal escort to bring him to things?
Listen, the thing about Nick Diaz shows up for fights, you know, and Nick Diaz shows up and fights his ass off when the fight is there. He's not a big fan of the pre-fight promotion, but you have to do it. You have to do it. Whether you're Nick Diaz, you're Anderson Silva, or whoever you are, it's it's in your contract. You can actually be cut. We can cut you for that. How fun would the press conferences be if nobody fucking showed up at me? It wouldn't be too good. It would just, you have to do it. And yeah, exactly. I've proved that you will be punished if you don't show up for those things, if you don't do it. You know, you either won't fight the big fight that you were supposed to fight, or you'll be cut.
And of course, our good friend Dana White saying that Nick Diaz would probably be cut if he fucking blows off another press conference. And I was so excited to do that, I forgot to pull up one of the stories. Hold on. Today's mixed martial arts stories are actually quite interesting because they're actually, some of them are just funny. Especially this next one I'm pulling up. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be another short show. We have no issues about running into Lurch and Dom right now. Miller wants a rematch with Gray Maynard next. It will be 4 years ago in March, Miller told MMA Junkie Radio. To assume it would be a similar fight would be kind of ignorant to what we're capable of as fighters. Gray Maynard was supposed to meet Joe Lozon at UFC 155 before an injury forced him to withdraw from the December 29th event. Jim Miller doesn't know Maynard's timetable for a return, but he is open to fighting once again on home turf when the UFC returns to Newark, New Jersey for an April 27th event. Quote, I guarantee you nobody else is asking to fight Gray, Miller said. Which is true. If you did watch UFC 155, you will notice that Mike Goldberg was actually not on commentary. Contrary to recent online reports, longtime UFC play-by-play man Mike Goldberg says a freak recent health scare was the only reason he missed UFC 155. Later in the week, rumors began to surface that the 48-year-old Goldberg was battling drug addiction. But when contacted by MMAfighting.com via text message on Friday, Goldberg denied those claims. Quote, I'm doing well. Those rumors out there aren't true. I'm dealing with a complicated health issue, but feeling better and hoping to be back to 100% by UFC on Fox 6, which is January the 26th. See you soon. According to multiple sources close to Goldberg, who all asked to remain anonymous, the broadcaster suffered from a severe upper respiratory infection in October. The already asthmatic Goldberg was then treated with large doses of medication to open the airway and treat the infection. Goldberg's doctor later confirmed that the medication taken to treat the infection, in combination with his normal asthma medication, caused severe side effects that affected his ability to work, which, according to the same sources, was the reason he missed UFC 155. Yeah, they were saying he was addicted to Adderall. So, Dom, you'd never seen the Leprechaun video before AJ posted it?
No, it's nothing to hear. Read it.
Tina pulls up a story. Chickens can live without a head if the brainstem is left intact after beheading a chicken. It can continue to live quite in harmony. There's one documented case of a headless chicken, the Miracle Mike, who lived for an impressive 18 months without a head. The famous story was born when a farmer, Lloyd Olson, missed his axe and the brainstem of Mike was left intact, leaving one ear and most of the brainstem intact. The headless chicken was fed a mixture of milk and water with an eyedropper. Wow. Tyson Fury was not impressed by his performance. The undefeated pugilist trashed the 11-1 mixed martial arts champ via his official Twitter account, asking for a crossover fight between Cain Velasquez, since the Klitschko brothers are, quote, too much pussies to step into the boxing ring and make magic happen. Quote, Cain Velasquez is a little midget on steroids. Bring it on, I'll fight. Not a man born from his mother can beat me. I challenge you to fight in a cage match or a ring. It can be billed as the man versus midget. Let's get it on, you small, stiff idiot. I'm the new baddest man on the planet. I'll smash Cain Velasquez. Let's get it on. Y'all heard it here first. Cain has the balls to fight me? Then let's go. Boxer versus wrestler. In a cage fight, the wrestler always wins. This has been proven through the years. Wrestlers always win. And like I said, this is going to be another short show because here come the upcoming mixed martial arts events. This coming up Saturday, January 12th, Strikeforce, Marquardt versus Safadine for the Strikeforce middleweight title. Also, Daniel Cormier versus some no-namer. Josh Barnett versus some no-namer. Gegard Mousasi makes his return against Mike Kyle. Ed Herman from the UFC crosses over to fight Jacare Souza. Jacare! And Ryan Couture versus KJ Noons, which will also serve as the final Strikeforce event. January 19th, UFC on FX, Belfort versus Bisping. Also includes Gabriel Gonzaga versus Ben Rothwell, which should be a good fight. January 26th, UFC on Fox, Johnson versus Dodson for the UFC flyweight title. Donald Cerrone versus Anthony Pettis, Rampage Jackson versus Glover Teixeira, Clay Guida versus Hatsu Aoki, and Ryan Bader versus Vladimir Matyushenko. February 2nd, UFC 156, Aldo versus Edgar for the UFC featherweight title. Also includes Rashad Evans versus Antonio Rogerio Nogueira and Alistair Overeem, a.k.a. Tina, versus Antonio Bigfoot Silva. No, I called you a horse eater. If I called you a horse, I would have said Sarah Jessica Parker. See, the other day, Tina's like, I asked Tina, what do you want for dinner? And she's like, I don't know, but I'm starving. I can eat a horse. And I said, okay, Alistair. February 16th, UFC on Fuel TV. Hanan Barao versus Jason McDonald for the interim UFC bantamweight title. Also includes Dennis Seaver against Primo's favorite, Cub Swanson. February 23rd, UFC 157, Rousey versus Carmouche for the UFC women's bantamweight title. Also includes Dan Henderson versus Lyoto Machida and Uriah Faber versus Ivan Menjivar. March 3rd, UFC on Fuel TV from Japan. Vanderlei Silva, Brian Stan, Stefan Struve, Mark Kunt, Takanori Gomi versus Diego Sanchez. And March 16th, UFC 158, St. Pierre versus Diaz for the UFC welterweight title. Also includes Carlos Condit versus Roy McDonald and Johnny Hendricks versus Jake Ellenberger. It is 4 minutes until 7, and we're actually taking our final music break. What the fuck? We need more shit to cover, but not tonight. Because, tonight was weird. Tina says she wasn't pregnant. I'm still making you a part of the show, baby. We need the ideas for Tina's show. But we're going to go to a final music break. We're going to go ADP and Benny Ghost, featuring Carolina, All My Life, and Den of Thieves, Stomping Grounds. This is the Rusty Razor Podcast on DIU TV.
Yeah. Carolina, come on.
All my life I try to get away. The more I try, the more you're chasing me. I don't know why I always gotta be stuck with you. Fucking misery. Wait a second. This is too slow. Speed this shit up.
Yeah. This a little better. Actually, ADP, I'm gonna need you to go in first, man. I know you got a lot on your mind. Yeah. Here we go. I can't even afford beats, you notice on my voice tag. Tell them bring the voice back heavy, I'ma hoist that over my head. Never give up or break down, self-pity's played out. I'll get you with a fake smile like everything is good and fed, plus the light is on. Reality, I ain't got no bread to put the cheese on. Fiends keep on, they want the dope like a Jack B song. Tell me why I'm hungry, I feed y'all. Then it said save some water, reuse the dish. It's foolishness, cause there ain't no food in the fridge. Maybe oodles and noodles and shit, it's ludicrous, I'm losing it. But I'm a man, and I'm proving it. Look out for the fam, so look who took the totem. He rambled like Nana, and he cooked like Demona. My childhood is over. It's crazy how I fell on my lap in no morning. I ain't getting time for mourning.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know. Face it in the face, go replace that image that I tried to erase. I face for nothing, cause I just stand by waiting for the day when I get to see you again. But would you walk away, hold my hand, or act like you don't know me at all? Cause I fucked up the past. Man, this shit's not easy, I don't think it's ever gonna be. Every time my phone ring, I think that you're calling me, but I know I'm wrong, like my actions in the past. And it's hard to be good, cause it really didn't last. Best friends ignore me, they don't give a hit. Not a single word I say, family and everything. Guess they keep me out of this for a reason, I don't know. Man, I hope that they got a plan and I never blow.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know. I thought this would get better with time, but they lied, or it just ain't been enough time. Cause it feels like she just died, my body's still aching, no need for a punchline. See your face one time, life's the worst thing to happen to a person. Once your pain stops, all the others start to hurt, and still expect to see you calling me, but you passed on, not going to me, cause you're living on to me. Time ain't gonna never change, guess you were the battery. Then it's so useless, got no appetite to eat. Baby, don't you lie to me, would you ever come back to my life so my world could turn in my heartbeat? Cause I'm feeling like you don't, I don't hear nothing no one say. Guess you were the drum, only sound I wanna hear is your voice no matter what. Man, I'm down for anything, even walk through hell and back.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know.
All I do is try.
But I can't go on.
All my life.
All I wanna know is
where you at.
Man, I wanna know
where you at.
I just gotta know.
704. You know, the funny thing is that last band was a local band in San Diego, and I actually found out today that their guitarist actually died last month. So it's kind of depressing to hear about. Kind of wish I still had that album. I've only got 5 songs, so it was a 12-song album. Anyway, speaking of upcoming albums, go to facebook.com/getinthered. Doesn't Tina look so excited? Dom said that in the chat room. In the Red's album is coming out soon. Relatively soon. Soon. Maybe. Facebook.com/getinthered. It's time to wrap things up here. All right. Back up to our plugs list. Facebook.com/Rusty Razor Podcast. Go like us if you haven't. This is DIU TV. Coming up next, right around 45 to 55 minutes from now, it is a Lurch and Dom live broadcast. They air every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. If you want to go watch something in the meantime, go to youtube.com/TheRealDoItUp. Check out Rich and the Angry Pirate. Get your questions in for tonight's LDLB. Go to Ask DIU TV on the DIU TV website. It's over on the left. NEFWProWrestling.com, ActionFigureTherapy.com, BlackRoseMinerals.com, BankingBad.com, NDEntertainment.com, LargerThanLifeRockstar.com. Oh yeah, I did notice that I put you want a lighted rock stand. It's actually supposed to say you want a lighted mic stand, so it looks like I have another couple edits to make on that video. And Lurch used to be the Random News Retriever, but he got lost in a cougar and is yet to swim back to the surface. Tina, do you have anything to say? No. Why am I not surprised?
No, I don't want to talk into the mic.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Come on, Tina, tell them the idea for your new show. Tina needs ideas for her show. You can call her at 619-971.
What's it called?
Rich should listen to that Beyonce song?
Yeah, what's it called though? The one, remember that video where that person smacked their head on the TV? What was she dancing to in that song?
All the single ladies?
Yeah.
And smack his head in the TV?
No. And, no. Get the mic away. I'm not talking in the mic.
I'm not in the mood for that. We're going to take you out with Gargantuan Soul, No Oasis. Stay tuned for the Lurch and Dom live broadcast coming up in about 40 minutes. Dom says you should do a Shit My Dave Says for your show.
Okay.
But that would last about 5 minutes. And it only air like once every 4 months.
I can make that last a lot longer.
Gargantuan Soul, No Oasis. We will see you next Sunday. But for now, tune into the song. Keep it here on DIU TV because the Lurch and Dom live broadcast. Share that to the
Facebook?
Yeah, share that to Facebook. I'm about to repost a picture of Tina sharing to Facebook. It's pretty good. But anyway, stay tuned for the Lurch and Dom live broadcast. They're coming up at 8 o'clock. But we're leaving, and we're taking you out with No Oasis by G Soul. Bye.